Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Johnny Alchemy and I will be doing a general reading for the sign of Scorpio for the month of December 2023. So if you are a Scorpio in your sun, moon, or rising, this reading is for you. Okay, so let's pull out some cards. I'm going to go through the beginning, middle, and end of the month of December. Again, this is going to be a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Try and be open the best you can. And hopefully we can come across some intuition or insights that can help you out. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so we got the Hanged Man here, beginning of for the beginning part of December. Hanged Man, asking you to take a pause right here. And here the Hanged Man is a beautiful thing because sometimes we can get so caught up in trying to make things happen, go for our goals, etc. But here there's a powerful card being a major arcana. There's a lot of benefits to just taking a pause and looking around you. And not just looking around you, but taking a different perspective. Here this Hanged Man does this on his own to be hanging from that branch. And to, as you can see with this halo that's on his head, he sees things from a different point of view, a different perspective. So by doing so, he gains new enlightenment, new insight by doing so. Here with being a Scorpio, Death card. Here it's Scorpio, this is you. I love this. So here, even though the Death card can be, so it can mean different things, more harsh or negative things, some people would say. But since it's landing on your actual month, since you are Scorpio, I think it's saying here to really look at yourself. Look at you and the power that you have. Here, as this landing for you, especially Scorpio, it's saying stand in your power. Look at exactly who you are. Look at your surroundings. Look at what you've done maybe around you. Look at what you've created for yourself. Because there's something here that's saying that you are embodying really who you are during this month. Again, another thing of pause right here. We got the Eight of Wands. Here, usually the Eight of Wands usually means that to go and use that energy for something very specific, to use a lot of energy. Here, it's saying to pull back a little bit. There's something here talking about a lot of introspection, if you will. There's something here that's saying to save your energy to not do, but to think and to observe, if you will, to observe your surroundings. And really, I think it's really just a self-evaluation, if you will, to really look within, to really build yourself up, if you will, to see exactly who you are right now. Because sometimes, as I said, we get caught up in the daily tasks and just the monotony and routine of life sometimes, that we sometimes forget how much we accomplish, how much we attain by doing these things and by changing our life. And here is asking you to really take stock of that, to acknowledge that within yourself. Here we got the Lovers. That's funny here. So here, talking about the Lovers, you may be attracting love as well. I think here, if this does resonate with some of you, if you are looking for love right now, I hear maybe with another Scorpio, maybe with I see here Leo, I see Cancer, I see Cups, anyone who may fit that bill. But again, it could be anyone in general. But here, Lovers, this could be asking you here in terms of Hanged Man. This lands right underneath the Hanged Man. Take a new perspective on love. You know, there's something here that says maybe there is something maybe in the past where maybe you've been burned in a certain sense. Maybe things didn't turn out the way you wanted in the past when it comes to love. But now it's saying to take a moment and pause, because maybe you are ready for love now. Maybe love is ready for you as well. Maybe whatever you're attracting is ready to come your way finally. So here it's saying for you with those Lovers, here is to say that self-love as well. Make yourself, acknowledge who you are and know that you are worthy of love, and that you maybe have healed from whatever past trauma you have been through in the past that brings you to a better sense of self and understanding that I have a lot of good qualities. I've done a lot of things for myself, and now I'm ready to receive and also give love because I've shown it to myself. I say that even more so because of the Sun card right here. The Sun card is saying maybe you've been reborn. This comes right underneath that Death card. You know, I feel like that sun that's coming up in the back of the Death card is the literal sun right here. So it's saying by going through that transformation, that inner death, that personal death of loss or pain or whatever it may be, trauma from the past, and by facing it And by doing that pause to see it from a different perspective, to see that, hey, it had to happen that way, otherwise I couldn't be in the place where I am now, in this place of goodness and power. This is that Sun card saying your old self has died and now you're renewed. That you're renewed and reborn as that child, that inner child that you have that is light and full of power, beauty, warmth, all those things that are good and ready to, that are needed for love, you know. Here, now we have the Knight of Cups right here. Again, very similar here to the Death card. You see that white horse, you see them moving toward the same direction. You know, I get a feeling here in terms of especially love or emotions. Again, they're saying here to not move forward with it. Again, use that love not to give to someone else right now, but to give it back to yourself. Because there's something here I feel like you need to acknowledge within you that is saying that you are worthy of this cup. You're the one who's worthy of this cup. So it's saying that you have to acknowledge it within yourself, and you have to own that. Own the good things that you've done for yourself. Because there it's saying that you're ready even more so. And by doing so, by bringing that subconscious, unconscious feelings that we have that we may not notice all the time, bringing that to the surface, that brings peace and center into us. It brings us into our present moment and allows us to be more in our present moment, to see when opportunities like love and happiness come in our way, come within our circle, so that we can grasp them. We can go after them. We can try and attain them because we understand that's what we deserve and that's what's in alignment with who we are. And we can only know what's in alignment is by taking that pause and by looking within ourselves and saying, what do I need now? Who am I now? Where am I going toward the future? And who do I want to take with me? How do I want that to look like? How can I make that happen? As we move forward, we got the Eight of Swords here. So Eight of Swords, this goes underneath that lover. This is underneath that Lover's card and also the Hanged Man card. Again, I think there's something here looking at past limiting belief systems. If it does come to love, if this does resonate with you, or just in general, if there is anything that is limiting to you, I think this is the best time to release it. To really look at it with a fine-tooth comb and understand that that's the past. It's not your present, and it's not going to be your future. You've learned from it, and now it's time to release yourself from it. So here, more so of that death, that transformation, allowing that old self, those old belief systems, talking about swords especially, to die. Anything that is limiting you, you're allowing it to no longer imprison you, to bind you anymore. Moving forward, we got the Three of Wands here. So here again, talking about a card of expansion, but in the reverse. Again, maybe it's not time to expand. Now it's time for, as I said, that self-evaluation, even reflective, even more so with the Hanged Man and that Knight of Cups here reversed. So here, it's saying that when this person is going on this journey, let me turn this upright for a second. This person goes on this journey and they take a moment to pause. They look back on how far they've come. They're so proud of it, but also they're evaluating the future about where they want to be heading as well. In the reversed, it's maybe asking you to say to yourself, take that time to see where you're heading. Where do you want to take yourself? What adventure do you want to go on? What path do you want to take? Who do you want to take on that path with you, as I said before? So here there's a self-evaluation with that, and ultimately, I love this, after everything that I said, taking this time for yourself and to really self-evaluate and acknowledge how far you've come, how much you've healed, how much it is you are able to be open and ready to receive what the universe may have for you. Now you have the Chariot. Now you're ready to go. Now you're ready to move forward. Now you're ready to move forward in a very specific line, very specific action, and a very specific vision. So here there's something saying here with this, at the very end of, after all of this, it's saying that by doing so, it only clarifies your mind. It clarifies where you're heading, and acknowledges who you've become and who you are now. And by doing those things, it only puts you in a place of power. It puts you in the place of the driver's seat of your life. Again, the Chariot right here. It acknowledges that you are the one in control of your life and your destiny. So by doing all of this work, it allows you to be open to love, to receive love, to feel so much good about yourself from past pain, to transform that pain into pleasure. Beautiful. To be reborn from it, beautiful. And again, it puts you in the driver's seat to move forward. So now let's pull out some more cards, messages from the universe, etc. That's insane. Okay, got it. Stop it. Okay. Double death. You show up twice here, Scorpio. This is you. Double time. I love that. First card too out of the deck. I love that. So here, it is saying so much more so. You are in your element. This is you. You are in alignment with yourself right now. And I think this moment of pause that the universe may be asking you to take is to acknowledge and take stock of that. And here, even more so, we got abundance here with the Three of Cups right here. It's talking about celebrating yourself. This is a card of celebration. And by seeing yourself twice in this reading, it's even more so saying you are so yourself right now. You're so authentic and genuine to who you are. That is something to be celebrated, to acknowledge. And by doing so, you allow that goodness to be attracted to you as well. That law of attraction. Finally, we have that Hermit card. Very much so with that Hanged Man card. Very similar energy, talking about taking that time to really look at yourself on a deep level. Even though the Hermit does do this shadow work type of process in the dark, this is something that I think is something that you've gone, that not that you have to go through that process. I think it's saying that you have done that process. You've gone and done all the dirty work, digging through the mud and manure of life and seeing the growth that's come of it. You've gone through the darkness, you've seen the pain, you've seen the darker parts of your life, but you found that light. You found that light that he carries that guides you through that light to the end of that tunnel. So here it's saying that you've done the work. It's time to acknowledge it. It's time to see the transformation that has happened within you and who you've become right now, and to be very aware of who you are in this present moment, because that is something to be celebrated. I mean, just seeing the Death card twice is blowing my mind, because that's just amazing. So Scorpio, this is something to celebrate. Okay, more cards. I love that. Love that. That card comes up a lot. Okay, crazy. Okay. First of all, power. As I said, by acknowledging who you are, you've put yourself in a place of power. You put yourself in the driver's seat. You are in a place of power right now. And to end the year on such a high note is great, because you're going to continue that energy to the next year as well. So you've transformed yourself, but now it's time to really acknowledge it and celebrate it. I think that's the biggest thing, to celebrate it. Union. This comes in the same row as the Lovers. So here, if you are attracting love at all, it's saying that you are ready for love. You are ready to experience love, to attract love, or to even try and go after anyone who you maybe have your eye on, anything like that. So there's something here saying that there could be a union of some kind in terms of love for you down the road. But by only understanding that you are in such a good place, and by acknowledging and celebrating that, you will be in that awareness, that state to say, hey, I am ready for this and I deserve this because I have done the work. So there's something very beautiful there. And finally, discipline. So here, I think it's funny with discipline because it's such like a practical card, but I think there's something here that's saying that it could be hard for some people to take a moment of a pause in their life. I get it. We're all busy people. The world right now is so freaking fast. I get it. But discipline is saying that sometimes taking a moment to breathe is just as important as doing the work. So discipline, it says to really look at yourself and don't overlook the things that you've done. Don't underplay them. I think the discipline is saying that, hey, you've actually put in the disciplined work, if you will. You've shown discipline to make yourself into who you are. So don't underplay it. Don't just overlook it. Don't just say, oh, that's nothing, celebrate it. The only person who made any of this happen is you. So I think that's something that's very much something to celebrate, and that's something to be very proud of, and there's something to be very happy about. The Sun card is right in the middle of this whole reading. So very positive reading. You've been able to transform yourself from any past pain that has caused you any type of harm or any type of limiting belief systems or whatever, and now you transform them into something new, to be reborn, into someone more light, into someone more powerful, and to be someone who is ready to receive and accept love in their life. So here I kind of see that for the month of December. For all of you wonderful Scorpios out there, again, just keep looking. I keep looking at those 2 death cards hitting at the same time, same row. Wonderful. I mean, you are in your element right now for those of you that this does resonate with. So there's a lot to be happy about. Stand in your power, celebrate your power, celebrate who you've become. And that's all is because of you. So congrats. And I love that. So if this did resonate with any of you, please consider hitting that like button. Also comment. I would love to hear any of your journeys, to see what you're going through, how this resonated with you, etc. And also consider hitting that subscribe button. It would totally help out my channel and also keep us in touch for future tarot card readings. So other than that, I hope you have a great month of December, and I will see you in 2024. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good one. Bye.